In our last session, we posted to X, formerly Twitter, and now we're going to post on Facebook. Again, we do some configuration here, and part of it is bringing in the configuration for Facebook, and that will be used here in a moment. If we, like last time, look at post on all platforms, we will, after posting on X, we post on Facebook. So it uses our dependency injection, gets the Facebook service, and then calls the post on Facebook method. I did not use any kind of NuGet package because this was really pretty simple as far as just posting to Facebook. And I found out, after a little time working with it, that it was fairly easy. For this one, we post in the social post that contains the text and the image we need, and we talked about that earlier in some sessions where we used generative AI to create that, right? We used Grok for the text, we used OpenAI to make the image, and so that gets passed in. Next, it also takes in the Facebook config object, and that has the API keys and stuff needed in order to make this happen. Before you do this, you will need to create an app in Meta, and that, if you need to know more about it, there's developers.facebook.com, and they have the docs up there as well you can look at, and we're using the Facebook Pages API, okay? That's simply all we're doing, and you're probably going to want to look through this and learn a little more about it. And the other thing you might want to look at is this Graph API Explorer. So this is handy when you're wanting to do some testing initially. Back to the app. Here we are creating this HTTP client. This is built into .NET. And the reason you didn't see this when we posted X, or won't see it when we're posting Instagram, is because that is hidden within the NuGet packages, and they do a lot of this work for you. But we are creating this HTTP client, and then we're creating the multi-part form data content in this case. And the reason why we're doing it this way is because we want to upload the image at the same time we're uploading the text. When we're creating the string content, it allows us to include this message property, which is important to match what Facebook will expect. Same with the source here. And so when you're creating this byte array content, you want to have this source, and you're going to have this name in here. At least this is what I found to work the best. So, all right. After I create the content, we're going to go down here. We're actually going to just post to this endpoint that Facebook requires us to do. I'm going to read in the page ID. That's important. That's what I have in my configuration, pulling from user secrets. It uses the photos endpoint, and then I pass in the page access token along with the form data. Okay, so that's all being posted on a regular HTTP post to their endpoint. Next, I take this response that I've gotten from the post that we received back from Facebook, and I'll read it as a string, and I'll do that asynchronous. And next I'll parse that into a JSON object. After that, I would deserialize the object into a Facebook response. So it's creating this Facebook response object, which you can see up here in models. Facebook response object looks like this, has an ID and a post ID. And that basically is all it takes. I am logging some information here. Again, I keep the service, Facebook service, within the services folder to keep things nice and tidy. So honestly, once I've figured out just a few important things here on how to upload the image at the same time as the text, it was fairly, as you can see, it's pretty simple. It doesn't take much code. If you're wanting to do a lot more advanced stuff within Facebook, then yeah, you're probably going to want to use one of the NuGet packages out there for Facebook, but we're just posting, so no need to bring in a lot of extra stuff. But next time we're going to post to Instagram. But this wraps up this session on how to post to Facebook. Thank you for joining. I hope to see you next time. Take care.